Hello everybody, welcome back. Before starting today's video, I want to ask you a question. From your opinion, which is the most powerful heater from this? So these are all air heaters, diesel, gasoline, it doesn't matter because the power will be the same for the heater. If it's this size, it will be 4 kilowatts, no matter if it's diesel or gasoline. So this is the size of the heaters. So you know this one, this is a bestseller because of its size and versatility of applications. So we will just measure this. It looks like here 255 millimeters, and I'm just measuring the case because it's easier. This one has 315, yes. This one 375, and this one, yeah, okay, let's just measure the same, the case, 440 millimeters. We will not consider the exit, the output of the heater. So, which is the highest capacity heater? Today's video is more or less about the Chinese heaters, you know, because I've been also looking at Chinese heaters for a while, not to buy them, just to see how they are evolving and what they are doing. And basically what I found is they sell 2 kilowatts, 5 kilowatts, and 8 kilowatts heaters, and maybe also 12, but I haven't seen a heater like that. But now the question comes, is that true? Does any Chinese diesel heater really have 8 kilowatts or maybe 5 kilowatts? I would say maybe 5 is possible, but it's more about how much power can you really get out of a heater of this size, because as you know, Chinese heaters are all copied from the Eberspacher heater. Not this one, the previous generation, but you get the point. It's the same principle. You have 2 clips, you open up the heater, simply you have the fan. So a really nice design, disassemblable for servicing and so on. In most cases, we see these heaters, which are normally 2 kilowatt heaters, as 2 and 5. Actually, until you really see the physical size of the heater, you are not sure which one will you get. So I can assure you, if you get a heater of this size, it will never be 5 kilowatts. Technically, I don't think it's possible, because then why would Eberspacher go and develop bigger and even bigger heaters if we can get 5 or 2 kilowatts out of the same case? So if you have, let's say, a 250 millimeter heater, or let's say maybe with the case it's around 310, then you will most likely have a 2 kilowatt heater, and that's it. It doesn't matter what the label will say or the advertising or so on, because from my side it's not possible. You have to remember that all Eberspacher heaters have been tested. So have been tested according to, I don't know what standards, European standards, let's say so. And they cannot write 2.5 kilowatt heaters or 2 point whatever, because it's not true. And if we take a look, here we have, this is a gasoline heater and this is only 2 kilowatts. For the diesel heater, for the same size, we have 2.2, but yeah, it's only a little bit of difference. So it cannot be a 5 kilowatt heater. This is the main thing. So you will only know for sure after the physical dimensions of the heater, not the labels from Chinese. I mean, Chinese do a lot of great stuff, of course, but they are also doing a lot of false advertising and so on. You probably already know this, and I don't have to tell you. If this is a 2 kilowatt heater, then we move to the next one. A 4 kilowatt heater this time, and 4, not 5, not 8, not whatever. So if you have a heater roughly the size of 380 millimeters, then you will have a 4 kilowatt heater, that's for sure. Maybe with some overclocking or whatever, maybe you can reach, let's say, 4.2, 4.3 or whatever, but even 5 kilowatt is a really big statement for these heaters, because I'm really sure that Eberspacher would have made this a 5 kilowatt heater if that was possible, and not go over its head and design another heater for that power, yeah? Chinese also put this size of the heater as 8 kilowatts, which is not possible, because I mean, even if you overclock, let's say you will set the pump to a higher quantity of fuel and you will raise the rotation of the fan, it's still only there is a physical limit until the fan will work, at what RPMs the fan will work, and which is the maximum RPM that the fan, yes, can suck air. Because I believe when you go above a certain RPM, the fan will not be able to create vacuum and suck air from outside and push it through the burner, yes? So I don't think it's possible, otherwise I'm pretty sure Eberspacher would have done it like that and make this heater 5 kilowatts, yeah? Or at least have an option to be 4 or 5, like in the case of water heaters. Because I don't think it's a secret, both 4 and 5 kilowatt heaters are, I would say, identical, especially these Hydronic S3, which are now, let's say, the newest generation of heaters. And if you take the spare part list, you will see that the burner is the same, the glow plug is the same, the case and everything is the same. What will be different? I think even the pump is the same. So the only difference will be a software, because there they have room to play and they design the heater that way that we can sell it as a 4 and also a 5 kilowatt heater. But I don't think it's the case here. Actually, what I've seen, these 4 kilowatt heaters in some OEMs sold as 3.5 kilowatt heaters. So a little bit less, we can go lower, but probably we cannot go higher, because then probably the airflow is not enough and so on. There are physical properties of the heater, yeah. So the next step is to make the heater bigger. If you want more power, we need a bigger heater, yeah, a physically bigger heater, not just on the label. Which is the most powerful heater between these two? Well, there will be a surprise here. So if you answered this one, then you are right. This is the most powerful heater from this table right here, and it's just showing the evolution and the investments made to make a smaller heater, but at least as powerful as this, and even more powerful in this case, because this is the old generation heater, and until last year this was the most powerful air heater which mortals could buy, because there were also an 8 kilowatt one, but it was so expensive and so old and we didn't even recommend it for anyone. So this was the most powerful heater, let's say, and this one is 520 millimeters, and it's, surprise, it says D5. We sell it as a 5 kilowatt heater, but actually it's 4.8 kilowatts only. Where are we with the Chinese heater when we say 5 kilowatts? Let me just bring them a little bit to the middle so I won't go out of the frame. And yeah, so you can see the size 15 centimeter longer, and it's only 0.8 kilowatts higher power than this one. Remember, when you believe that the heater you are buying from China is 5 kilowatts. What does it mean? Technology has evolved, yes, and we leave behind this heater. And also we must consider that not only the kilowatt is important, it's also important what air quantity we can circulate, because this is also important in some cases, and how many meters of pipe we can put on the exit of the heater, because we cannot put infinite meters of pipe. Last, we go to this heater, which is available from last year, and this is a 6 kilowatt heater. Hopefully you can see it on the label. So yes, technology has evolved, and Eberspacher managed to come up with a heater that's more powerful than this one and even smaller. It's a smaller, a more compact size. It's modern technology, all modern components. So I think they will not even produce this one anymore. And now you have to think about it, that this is only a 6 kilowatt heater. Only, yeah, I say only. And this one, what the Chinese are selling as 5 kilowatt heater, yeah, even this size comparison, it's not even worth it, because we can see the heater, it's at least double the size, if not more, maybe even more, because both the thickness and both the length is bigger. So the next step up from here, unfortunately I do not have that heater here. It's an 8 kilowatt heater, which is just a little bit bigger than this one, but 8 kilowatts. So this from China will never be 8 kilowatts, yes? Because even like this, we can see the other heater is bigger and longer and so on. So this is the subject that I wanted to touch in this video. Is, yes, I mean, the clones from China exist. There's not really much what we can do about it, because it's like trying to close one factory and another one just pops up. This is it for today, and I just want to say, I mean, I don't have any problems with people buying Chinese heaters. It's their right. If the authorities don't have anything with that, from my side, I cannot say anything else. But what I can say, if you want the proper support, the proper quality, the proper service networks, and also spare parts availability, invest in a good heater and it will last for years. Spare parts you will have all the time. And if you buy an Eberspacher heater, at least you know it doesn't matter which size you buy, you will have the same controls, the same everything all the time. Because I see a lot of in the Chinese heaters, there is no standard for the controller. One is with displays, one is with showing you all kind of animations, but it's really not a standard. But the heater probably inside is likely the same. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, I will say thank you for watching, and yeah, like, subscribe if you like the video. It will help me a lot. See you the next time. Bye bye.